I think I credit a lot of how I kind of up space in the world, show up, do like I think I need to give credit, I think, to my parents because they very much were with the mindset of you're going to do everything and we're not going to step in until it is very apparent that you can't do crocheting in fifth grade, right? But like, and it wasn't like, oh yeah, Benny, you don't have to crochet, you poor little crippled soul. It was, oh no, you're gonna crochet, we're just gonna figure out how you crochet.
Right.
And I remember I was watching, as I do, I was either The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, and I don't know if you remember. This would, gosh, I think it was in college, so it would have been, I don't know, maybe 12 years ago. There was a season where I think it was The Bachelor, where one of the women was missing part of her arm. Do you remember this?
No.
Do you ever watch The Bachelor? So okay, it was fascinating. So and she was missing her arm. I think it was one of her arms, like from the elbow down, right? And I don't know if they played it up in the show or not, but she acted like she couldn't do anything. She was rollerblading, right? It doesn't take two arms to rollerblade, right? He was like falling over and saying how horrible her balance is. And what it made me realize is, one, if that was not true, then not great to the show for doing that. But what it made me really take note of is, again, I'm so grateful that I grew up in an environment where I had to figure it out, and there was help if I needed it, but there was no baby. It was no like, oh, poor you. Oh yeah, you don't have to go to swim class. It was like, no, 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 you're gonna swim. And I guess I feel so grateful because I don't go walking around thinking, ooh, I don't think I can do that. Ooh, I don't think I can do that. Ooh, gosh, yep, can't do that. It's more like, no, I can do every single thing. And when I can't, I figure it out or I ask somebody. And I just am really grateful that I have grown up with that mentality. And I think it has vastly impacted my ability to, I don't know, get as far as I have and have the people around me.
I definitely agree, and it really makes you realize that not everybody has had that same
Yep,
experience. Um,
exactly.
yeah, I would tell people all the time. It's people that say things about me, and when they would say things about me when I was younger, it's like that doesn't bother me. I have a sister, I have an older sister and cousins. Like we, my sister would my sister would fuss and fight with me, like because there is nothing wrong with me in her eyes. So
Right.
she
There is
yes, so,
absolutely nothing wrong with you in
right.
anyone's eyes, but continue.
Yeah, so she would just, fight with me and just treat me like, and we would argue like siblings do. And it's just, it's really great that you can share that, your parents gave you that experience. And my parents gave me the same experience. As I said, I have spina bifida. My leg muscles don't work. We had a 9 foot deep pool in my backyard. My dad said he's going to learn how to swim. Terrified my mom, but he was like, and he didn't know how he was going to do it either. But
Yeah, right? Yeah.
and that was the thing. They didn't send me to a swim school. No, they had me in the backyard, and he taught me how to swim. Use your arms, and keep yourself up, and go underwater, and come back up, and tread water. So it's
Yeah.
those types of experiences, as you said, have. I also say that they have made me gotten me to this level of where I am today in life, and it's something that it's really I'm really grateful for, because I know a lot of people don't have that same experience. So it's something, definitely something to be grateful for. And then now as an adult, I still have those friends that do the same, that push me, and it's like, okay, yeah, like you can do this, you got this, like let's figure it out together. And I live on my own, and in the last 2 years with this pandemic, I've had friends that are just like, "Hey, so you don't have to go out to the store. I'm going to the store for my family. Can I pick you up anything?" We're getting a delivery from Sam's or BJ's or something, and do you need anything? We'll drop it off to you. And, just those little types of things where, um, where they know I'm capable of doing things, but to help me out, it's like, hey, you don't need to go out. We're going out. So let's
Yeah,
help you out.
yeah, yeah. And
So
I think, and exactly what you said, right? They know that you're capable of it. And it's
mhm,
not that, oh gosh, I don't think you can go to the grocery store. And that is, and because I think, of course, you too, there's all these people who are like, oh my God, you can't do anything.
right.
And it's so exhausting. And so, right, like, sure, it's super helpful when someone zips my coat, right? But I can do it if I have to.
Right.
And someone, and you can tell the difference when someone's like, oh hey, like, do you want me to zip your coat real quick? And then it's like, oh poor you, like, do you even know how a zipper works? Like, let me do that.
Right.
So yeah.
Yes, I am enjoying this conversation so much because I can identify with so many of the things you're saying. I identify with them so
Uh-huh.
much.
Yeah.